Welcome to Gene and Mike do the New York Times crossword.
Hi, I'm Jean.
And I'm Mike. And today we are doing the crossword for Friday, August 22nd, 2025. So, did you find this to be a satisfying Friday solve?
I did.
Good.
I did. I thought it was a very typical Friday puzzle.
Mm-hmm.
It was hard.
Was it?
It was hard,
Okay.
but I got through it.
Good.
It took a while, like it always does, but not as long as I've spent on a Friday night doing it. So anyway, no, I enjoyed it.
Yeah, I did as well. There were a lot of long answers. There were at least 4 that spanned the width of the grid.
Right.
I don't know if there were any that ran the height. I don't know. Apparently not.
No.
But yeah, it was not hugely difficult for me, but a lot of fun. It was by Gia Bosco, and this is her 5th New York Times crossword since 2023.
Very good. Very good. I liked 17 across. Ideal resolution. Fairy tale ending.
Yes.
That was a good one.
Yeah, I definitely needed crosses to help me with that one. That would just not come out.
Yeah, I needed crosses for all of those long ones. Yeah.
It didn't help me with 15 across. The word was disassemble, or the phrase was disassemble in order to understand. I wanted to read that first word as dissemble, as in lie.
Oh.
And so I was a little bit confused, and then I looked a little bit more closely, and it's just like, oh, wait, it's not dissemble, it's disassemble.
Right.
And that was reverse engineer.
Reverse engineer, yes.
And that made a whole lot more sense. We had 2 down, you're on, and I thought it was going to be done. Like done, like we've made an agreement. But it was deal.
Yeah.
Which I guess sounds a little bit better.
I think you're on means challenge, not over. I think it means I'm challenging you. Like, you're on.
Yeah, I guess. Yeah.
So.
Or it could also be you're on stage.
Well, that's true too.
Or you're up to bat. What are you doing here? Get off your phone. We had 5 down, cause headaches for, and that was try.
Yes.
That was interesting.
Yes, it was. Yes, it was.
The one next to it, peacock's display. I so much wanted that answer to have feather in it.
Yeah, or plume. Yeah,
right.
Same thing. That's what I was thinking, but no, it was ostentation.
I had a T at some point, and I thought, ooh, and I had an A in somewhere, and I thought, ooh, I'm getting close to feathers, but nope, ostentation. Great phrase there. 7 down was entertain at bedtime, maybe. So I had it starting off with R-E, and I thought it was going to be regale.
No.
Little child, allow me to regale you with a bedtime story.
No.
Yes, it was read to.
Yes, that makes a lot more sense.
No, I think we need little kids to have giant vocabularies, so they'll grow up and become New York Times crossword constructors.
I thought 28 down was interesting. Its national anthem has no words.
I know. Isn't that great? You don't have to worry about remembering them.
That's right.
Or maybe
you don't have to learn them in school.
I wonder, what do? You just stand up and listen?
I guess.
Are there some hand gestures that you're supposed to make? I don't know if we have any listeners from Spain, but do you feel saddened because your national anthem has no words, or relieved that you don't have to mouth it because you don't remember them? My national anthem keeps changing, and so I have no idea what I'm sort of have an anthem stuck in amber, right? It's sort of like one of those fossils. But yeah, that was quite fascinating there. We had 10 down, where many gather to form a line, ? And it was bingo parlor.
Yeah.
That was good.
Yeah, there were a lot of funny ones in here.
I didn't know 8 across, which is not surprising. Camila with the hit 2022 album Familia, and it was Cabello.
Cabello, yes.
Are you familiar with Camila Cabello?
I am, yes.
Not me. Unsurprisingly. Let's see. We had 32 across. I thought was great. Stone to cast? ? Emma.
Right. Yes. I couldn't quite figure that one out because what was I thinking? Some other stone. I can't remember what it was, but it wasn't Emma. But yeah, when I got that, I was like, oh, of course.
Right.
Uh-huh.
And I don't know if this counts as pop culture or not, but 31 across, Blank Gorman, the Hill We Climb poet, Amanda.
Right.
Are you familiar with Amanda Gorman?
I am, yes.
Wow.
She read a poem at Joe Biden's inauguration.
Really?
Yeah, and it was quite nice.
Was it?
Yeah.
Was it The Hill We Climb?
Very good poem. She's very young. I mean, she was just like in school.
Mm-hmm.
But yeah, she's made quite a name for herself.
Interesting.
As a poet.
Mm-hmm. Let's see. 38 across, Baroque stringed instrument. So I tried lyre.
Oh.
I tried lute. It wasn't even close. It was viola.
Yeah, I had the L. 32 down it was some about fish in a
It was an unaki roll ingredient.
Right.
Eel.
I figured that had to be eel. So I had the L. So I thought, well, the only one I could think of was viol. Short for viola.
Yep.
I think they're two different kinds of instruments.
Yes. I'm sure that extra A probably makes a big difference. We had a 47 down, drink served hot or cold. I was going for Diet Coke, but I only had 4 letters. It was sake.
That's right. Yep.
And 50 down. I can't believe it. Blank cow. Black bovine with a white belt around its middle. Oreo.
Yeah. That was a new one.
Yes.
I don't think I've ever seen that clue for Oreo, but
I don't think I've seen an Oreo cow on a box of Oreos.
No.
That would be amusing.
No, I want to get a picture of it. Yeah. So 22 down was interesting. Steadfast. And it was undeviating.
Yes.
So
certainly true.
I tried to put something else in there. I had the un.
How about wavering?
I think that's what I put. Yeah, because I had the V. I think I put one un, but it didn't
wouldn't fit.
It didn't fit.
No.
So I was like very disappointed with that. Because I'm like, oh, it's unwavering, but no, undeviating.
We had the amusing 14 down, not so conservative party, ? Orgy.
Yeah.
Ha ha ha.
Right.
And we had, let's see, 51 down, Kate of Fantastic Four was Mara.
Yeah.
I think that's not from the latest movie. I think she was from an older version, like 2015 or something like that.
Oh, really? Okay.
Yeah. I was trying to keep track of the actors in Fantastic Four.
Mrs. Incredible.
Could have been Sue.
Huh?
Could have been Sue.
Well, who are
Wait.
Fantastic Four?
Okay, Reed Richards.
Oh, well, but what's their superhero name?
There's Mr. Fantastic.
Mr. Fantastic. I think she was Mrs. Fantastic.
Mr. Fantastic, The Thing, Johnny Storm.
Right.
Wait, is that what they call him? Or do they call him something else when he goes flame on?
Yeah.
And I thought that was, I guess Sue is.
Mrs.
Are they married?
Yeah.
Oh, okay. I guess I should have known that. I have to go. I'm waiting for the latest Fantastic Four to be released on video so I can watch it on Cinerama sized.
I remember going to like the original one.
Really?
with our son, our youngest. He just wanted to go so badly, and you and the others were gone. So I said, okay, well, let's go. So we went to a movie together. Oh, he just loved it. I thought, this is so lame.
Hey, it's Fantastic Four.
He just loved it.
Was it Marvel at that time, or was it someone else?
It was someone else.
Okay.
Yeah. That's just long before the Marvel Universe.
Because, I mean, this movie's got, the latest has gotten huge positive reviews.
I think the guy who plays Captain America, he played Johnny Storm.
Really?
Yeah. So, yeah, that was a while ago.
Let's see, what else did we have here? 58 across, beloved kid on one's farm, maybe. Pet goat?
Pet goat, yeah, that was funny.
Yep. And I forgot this. I felt pretty embarrassed. 44 across, inlay material on some guitars, Nacre.
Knacker.
Knacker. And I think if I'd been doing this in the morning, I would have remembered it. But at night, I was just like, I don't know. Got it through the crosses.
Yep.
Even 44 down, the former queen of Jordan, Noor.
Mm-hmm.
I had to sort of dig for that.
Yeah.
But this was a fine crossword by Gia Bosco again. And all right, that is it then for the crossword. But it's Friday, which means it's time for Fun Fact Friday. Do you have a fun fact for Fun Fact Friday?
I do.
Excellent.
I do. And this comes from Tuesday's puzzle, which the clue for 32 across was a paradise on earth. And the answer was utopia. And that word just kind of piqued my interest. So I thought I'd just find out a little bit more about utopia.
Okay.
And of course, utopia is what is the word used to describe an imagined community or society that possesses highly desirable or near perfect qualities.
Oh, so Northeast Wisconsin.
It could be a bit of a utopia. Yeah. So it was coined in 1516 by the Englishman Sir Thomas More. I thought maybe it would be older than that. But he wrote a book called Utopia, and it was it's translated from the Greek to mean no place. You meaning not, and topia meaning place. So it's a Greek word, but he coined it in 1516. There's another utopia that is spelled EU-topia, like Europe with a silent E. And that EU means good. So that's a good place. But they went with the U meaning no place because there's no place that's perfect, I guess.
What about Northeast Wisconsin? I don't understand.
Do you know what the opposite of utopia is?
I could name some city at some point.
No. It's dystopia.
Dystopia, right. Sure,
yes.
Of course. Yeah.
And the word dystopia as a concept surpassed utopia in popularity in fictional literature in the 1950s.
Sure, because
Can you guess why?
Yes. They were just writing about what they saw.
No, but who in particular?
Robert Heinlein?
No.
Isaac Asimov?
No.
George Orwell?
George Orwell.
Okay.
1984. Yeah, really changed the idea of dystopia as being something kind of interesting. So the very first utopia was written about by Plato, Plato's Republic, in about 360 BCE. And then in the 16th century, Thomas More wrote the book Utopia, based on an ideal society of the same name. So the concept of utopia has been around for a very, very long time, but it wasn't called utopia until the 1516. The concept of utopia gave rise to the communes of the 19th and 20th century. And I found this one study that I thought was interesting. They studied 200 communes from the 19th century, both religious and secular. And the religious ones, about 40% of them were still in existence 20 years later, while the secular ones, only 6% were still going. And they based it on giving, on sacrificing. The more you sacrificed in a religious one, the more, I guess, you felt committed to it and didn't want to get out of it because you sacrificed so much. But in the non-secular, it was like you give so much, and it's like, I don't want to do this anymore. so they just departed. Scandinavian nations in 2019 were ranked at the top of the World Happiness Report, are sometimes cited as modern utopias.
Right.
But a British author said that's a myth, and he wrote a book saying, no, that's not so great in the Nordic regions. But utopias have been based on economics, on science, technology, ecology, feminism, and even urban design. One of the most famous ones being Epcot. Epcot in Disney World was conceived as a utopia. the experimental prototype community of tomorrow.
Didn't realize that utopia would involve so much walking, but all right.
And just one more thing. By one count, there were more than 400 utopian works in the English language prior to the year 1900. But in the 20th century, over 1,000 were published.
Now, when you say utopian works, do you mean like books talking about utopia? Okay.
Yeah. So, and of course, in modern times, there's been movies like Lost Horizon and even last year's Megalopolis about utopian civilization. Brigadoon is a musical.
Right.
So yeah, it's in all kinds of pop culture everywhere. So,
neat.
There you go. Something on utopia, and there's a huge thing on Wikipedia, and that's where this came from.
Right.
If you're interested, it's got a lot of fascinating things about utopia.
Wow. Thank you. Thank you very much for that.
Mm-hmm.
All right. Before we wrap it up, we have a spot of listener mail.
Oh, okay.
And this comes from Brian. And let's see. It's IPAing to the subcontinent. Dear Gene and Mike, long-time listener, first-time emailer here. Excellent. Yeah. Thank you, Brian, for taking the time. And he goes on to say, I wanted to chime in about the recent Thursday clue, brew designed to survive trips to the subcontinent in brief, with the answer being IPA, of course. Yeah, that was a real stumper. I had no idea what they were talking about.
No, me either.
But he's here to help. Although we frequently see IPA in the crossword, I believe this is the first time I've seen this interesting factoid about this particular style of beer. Apparently, way back in the day, the English had to load their ales with a ton of hops to preserve them for the long voyage to India, hence the name India Pale Ale.
Oh.
As far as my, quote, craft beer friends, unquote, are concerned, the more hops, the better, as this lends to a more dank flavor.
Mm-hmm.
Interesting.
Yeah.
So it was, they engineered it so it would last, because I presume it would sort of be a warm voyage. Mm-hmm. With all your discussion of the one across Argo and oars and monsters and ships, thought this voyage had a fun parallel inside the same grid. Ooh, that's profound.
Yes.
As always, thank you for your continuously fun and informative content to accompany me on my daily walks up and down the many hills of San Francisco. Okay. Warm regards, Brian.
Oh, thank you, Brian.
Yes, thank you so much for that. Please don't not pay attention to traffic while you're listening to us.
Well, IPA is often clued as hoppy brew.
Yes.
So, meaning it must have a lot of hops in it. And now we know why.
It helps preserve it.
Yeah. Interesting.
Yep.
Very
Great.
good.
All right. Well, again, thank you so much for that, Brian.
Yeah.
Thanks for being a first-time emailer. Mm-hmm. Feel free to be a second and a third-time emailer anytime you fancy. And for anyone else who wants to do what Brian just did, feel free to drop us a line, crosswordpodcast@icloud.com, or click on the Send Fan Mail link. That is it for today. Saturday's crossword's almost out. We're going to tackle it. Hope you will too. And we'll be back to talk about that crossword tomorrow.
Bye-bye.